Okay. This button. Hey. Cool. Alrighty. Yawn. It's gonna. Hello, welcome. Just sending out messages. Hello, hi. Okay, I think that's how I normally have it posted. Alrighty. How big is your table? Um, I don't know. It goes from over there to over there. That's all I know. I genuinely, I don't know. But alright, I don't want to waste too much time because I've been wanting to build this Lego set all day, and it took forever to get here. So for starters, I have Knuckles in a chair. Something I picked up recently. Just this, just this little metal folding chair. It's actually plastic. So yeah, it works. It actually scales pretty well. Set Knuckles in the background, just sitting in his chair. Let me know if y'all want another character to sit in the background, because I have two. I have two chairs, so another one can sit. Okay, so the Lego set I'll be building today. You want Amy to sit? Okay, I'll I'll let that. I wish I could do a poll. Just type in chat who you want to sit next to Knuckles, or I guess on this side. Currently, I'm in the middle of filming a stop motion, so that's why you see buildings. But the so the set we will be building is actually a Ninjago set. It is this one. I'm a so put metal please. So I have Metal Sonic and Amy. This is the Ninjago set I'll be building. Uh, the only reason is because it's the cheapest set that comes with the newest form of Jay, which he is. He's right here. They changed his name. Them. I'm, I'm gonna do it based on how many people say for one character. So far, it's a tie. So for Movie Sonic, my Movie Sonic is not on hand, so it cannot be Movie Sonic. I hate to tell you that, but we're gonna go ahead and choke on some Legos because choking hazards. I have not built a Lego set in a while. I think they've changed just completely how they do boxes and whatnot. So it's oh no, I thought they were come in paper bags. What the heck? Okay. Do metal. You metal. You can't agree with yourself. That's not how that works. I'll get the instructions offhand. Not only two bags. Set. You know what? We'll get a placeholder until y'all can agree on one character for the chair. So y'all can agree on. The person sitting next to Knuckles will be this Pecky, this penguin. So y'all can agree on someone else. So let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead. Legos take a long time to make. No. You guys are not happy about that. Becky, are you? I'm sorry. Okay. There's the y'all need to decide. It's on you. Until sit there until you guys figure out what character deserves to be in the chair. Why can't you just use Luigi? Um, because he's too far away right now. He's in my basket of other characters that I've pushed out of the way because I needed more space to walk and grab stuff off my shelf to use. Metal, what about me? You guys have you've both said one character, and if I pick one, the other's gonna be unhappy. Who's the closest to you? The closest characters to me are every single Jack specific figure, ex, um, except the movie ones. All the 4-inch ones are readily available for me to grab. So I can do. What about Shadow? I can do Shadow. Y'all want Shadow? Yeah, Shadow? Okay. Get him out of there. Fix the chair. I feel like I'm going to spend more time building putting characters into chairs than I will be. Alright. Shadow's got to break the chair first. There we go. He is totally. There we go. Alright. Y'all good now? Shadow love is for real. Through that. What am I looking for? There it goes. Okay, let me actually open the instruction book. Let's see. What are y'all laughing at? I just put Shadow in a chair. Oh, I'm gonna scoot it over just a little. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, wants me to build Zane first. Where is his little armor piece? There it is. Interesting. There's his hood. There's his head. It's a gold and silver katana? Oh. Ooh, that's cool. I don't know what to call that. It was funny. What was funny? Shadow sitting in a chair? Okay. Zane, you'll chill next to Shadow. Moro. Today I got my hands on the 35th anniversary Sonic figure. Oh, cool. How cool. Yeah, I found those. I found like the whole wave at Walmart near me. So it was. I didn't pick up any. Not needing any of them. So I passed on them. They had Mephiles there, so it was quite nice being able to find them. So I hope they were actually pretty easy to find, and a good way for people to get to make this profile picture like the character I took. Yes, put more right there. I can't really see profile pictures well, so I was laughing when you flicked the Pecky off the chair. Oh, right. Yeah, he was in the way. I figured y'all. And okay, this guy has got like a dragon face, and then he put a dragon head on him. It's kind of funny. What are those pieces? Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that's kind of the plan. Oh, I need to build a dragon. I built a dragon so the dragon can wear a dragon. Ninjago makes no sense nowadays, but it's cool. I've actually been enjoying watching Ninjago. Been a fan since day one, which is crazy to think, actually. Now, hello, welcome to the stream. We're just chilling, chatting, and building Lego Ninjago because yeah, this is a good time all around. Let me put the dragon here. Okay, now I think I can actually start building the set. Yay! Have you thought of getting someone to voice Amy Rouge, Cream, or Blaze? Here it is. I mean, yes, the thought has crossed my mind. Have I been successful in getting someone to do that? Nope. Um, I mean, yeah, as y'all know, Silver has recently gotten himself a new voice, and I would like to get more people to do voices. It's just I don't really know like how to be like, hey, can you do this for me for free? You know, it's like I'm sure there are people out there who are like just happy to do voice work, but at the moment I just have you have a sister or girlfriend? No, I do not. Yeah, there it is. I mean, I'm sure that there's some voice actors out there who do that I could probably reach out to talk. I did talk to some people at like Sonic Expo and whatnot. And are you saying you didn't like me voicing Rouge? You think Rouge got nerfed in a non-power scaling way? What does that mean? A non? How can someone be nerfed in a non-power scaling way? I need you to explain yourself, or not, if it's something you don't want to say, because you're embarrassed now, which is like whatever. Um, you know what I mean? That's not. Never mind. I can't. I can't. I can't police people's grammar. I am notorious for bad spelling. I don't know if I mentioned it in my Sonic Expo video that I did. So I participated in a spelling bee at the convention. I got put on stage in front of tens of people, maybe like at most 800 people. I feel like is a solid ballpark. And I got out on my first word that I was given. It's pretty good. I was the first one eliminated too, which made it even better. So I honestly did better than I expected. No, I was not saying I didn't like Evil Rouge. I was just suggesting ideas. I figured. 800? No, 800, not 800. 100. Oh, please. Oh, if I got up there in front of 800 people and then just completely bombed in a spelling bee, I think I would be dead. It would be not that. It would not be fun. Although I probably would not care because the stage they had us on, you could not see into the audience. You were just being blinded pretty much the whole time. So it kind of worked out that um, hopefully not. I don't think any of them knew my channel. What everyone is complaining about Rouge. I I honestly have no idea what people are complaining about Rouge for. I don't personally care. I felt like Amy sounded a bit like Sonic in. Yeah, that's because, believe it or not, my voice cannot go high. I do not have a good high pitched voice, which is why I was like, oh shoot, Rouge actually sounded like halfway decent. Uh, Probably because I don't even remember filming that episode. I filmed that episode, and all I know is I did not like how I did the voices, and that's why the female characters did not appear again after that. So, Cream was just a bit off. Yeah, duh, because I was voicing them. Cream is like a 5-year-old girl or something, and I'm nowhere close to that. I mean, look, I'm not. I don't claim to be a voice actor, but part of the game is Shadow need a gun. Uh, if they make a gun that fits in his hand, he can have a gun. But until then, no. What are your plans for 2026? To make more stop motions. That's about it right now. I guess I can talk a bit about it, but I do plan on just keep doing what I'm doing. Probably adding some. Uh, Shoot, forgot the word. Planning on doing some different types of videos. Um, so like doing a bit more reviews and whatnot. Like I still need to review what's his name? The Metal Virus Sonic. Get to do that. I'll probably get that done later this week. I'm missing a piece. I like white. No, it's not like white. That's great. What's your favorite Sonic ship or ships? I don't care. I don't really mess with. I don't care about ships, so I don't have any preference. I think it's. I mean, it's just I don't care. It's not what I like from Sonic, or what I really uh, find interesting. Mine's Sylvaise and Son Amy, although I'm starting to be a Sonaise even more. Okay, I mean, you do you. I'm not like anti ships. I just don't really like care for them. It's not like my cup of tea. Like I like Sonic games for action, which is why I like Frontier so much. It's just the final the Titan fights were just so much fun. Just being supersonic and just like going up to them and punching the crap out of them. And like I'm not I think people who hate on people for enjoying an aspect are just dumb. Like if you said like what's your favorite ship and then I started hating on you for thinking ships are cool, that's lame. That's dumb. That's my opinion on that. But I mean, it's whatever. Idea for a scene: Sonic rides Thomas the Tank Engine, ML Sonic, or someone else attacks Sonic and throws him off the train, but Thomas still keeps going, unaware of what happened. I don't have a Thomas the Tank Engine, so that's not gonna happen. Sorry. I do not have any Thomas the Trains to use. What do you think about all of the Sonic animation channels? Like, I'm gonna miss Balena Productions and oh my gosh, Sazo Studios. That is a name I have not heard in a while. I was a big fan of it. Sazo Studios actually a long time ago. I actually interacted with them on Twitter a lot, surprisingly, which is really funny. They were very whoever back in those days, the voice actor for Knuckles was super cool, and he like talked to me. Well, talked. We more like I would ask a question. I was like, "Hey, when is so and so coming out?" He'd be like, "Patience, person." And you know, it was cool seeing a response from someone. And then the dude, the main person, he replied to one of my tweets asking a question. I was like, "Yeah," I can't remember actually, but you know, it's cool. There's a lot. I don't know Valen Vanna Produ- blah, 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 blah. Wait, is Valen Productions the whale? Is that who that is? Can you confirm that for me? That's the guy with the whale profile picture. Who did the zombie virus stuff? I think is what it is. Yeah, he's okay. Cool. Okay, so yeah, he's cool too. He's one of the people I met at Sonic Expo, and he was really nice. I talked to him for a couple minutes. He did the Sonic and Jaws. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 He's cool. Cool. Like this animation. Um, what's your favorite Sonic character aside from Sonic? Knuckles is my favorite, and then like Sonic's like two, and then it's Metal Sonic, Blaze, and then Shadow are my top five. If y'all care to know that. Oh, I see. So yeah, top five is Knuckles, Sonic, Metal Sonic, Blaze, Shadow. Sucks what YouTube is doing to him and the other Sonic channels. What are they? What is YouTube doing? I've not heard of YouTube doing anything. So please tell me so I can be informed on the loop. Are they like? Are they like videos getting copyright striked? That's the word. Or is like YouTube doing something where animations are now just being like not pushed as hard? Like, give me the deets. Have you seen Sonic Nazo Have I seen Sonic Nazo Unleashed? I watched that thing when it came out. What are you talking about? I have watched that animation. I watched that animation so many times when I was a kid. Be fair, if I ever got good at 3D printing, a custom Nazo figure would be pretty cool, make with stop motions. Sure, I could reach out to someone to talk to about making it for me. I'm sure that have you seen the Sonic OVA? Absolutely. Oh my gosh, guys. You guys are asking questions like, yeah, of course I've seen the Sonic OVA. That stuff is so good. I love the Land of the Dark. I don't remember the name of the place, but yeah, Sonic OVA is good. I referenced the Sonic OVA like a lot. Well, okay, no, I don't. But I feel like I have. I mean, it's good. I met the dude who voiced the Old Owl at that Sonic Expo, so that was pretty sick. I'm just over here. Go to my name Jago. How hard are the stop motion videos? I mean, I don't call them hard to make. I don't say stop motion is. You need a lot of patience. Is what you need for stop motions. A lot of patience, time. It just if you don't enjoy making stop motions, and like you're just doing it just to do it, and you don't actually enjoy doing it, that's really hard. You might know everything I'm going to do. Okay, you're just quoting the Sonic OVA. Very hard. I'm not exactly sure what the point of this contraption is yet, but we'll see. I put it on backwards. There you go. What's your favorite indie animation show? In all honesty, I have no idea what classifies as indie animation anymore. Because I thought indie animation was like YouTube series, and now like I know people, there's like some that have been picked up. So I'm not. I mean, I'll just go the easy answer. The Amazing Digital Circus, I guess. It's the. I turn it on. It's kind of it's pretty. It's enjoyable. I mean, it's just. I think it's dumb sometimes. Like it just does dumb, some like dumb things. I think, but it's like, I mean, overall, it's a enjoyable watch in my opinion. So there you go. Stop motion is too fun, with not feeling obligated to do it. I feel like I miss. Yeah, there we go. Question: which Sonic character would you pair Waluigi in Super Mario with? I know who Waluigi is. I know Mario characters. I just don't. I don't really care for Mario figures as much as I do Sonic. But so Luigi is Tails. in a not really a. I guess by the logic of they're opposites of the main protagonist, I would say Tails' doll, since it's Tails' doppelganger. So it's Mario is Sonic, obviously. Tails is Luigi, and then Waluigi is Metal Sonic, and then Tails' doll is Waluigi. Oh, I see. Am I annoying, distracting, or disturbing you? No. The whole point of this is to talk with. It'd be weird to be like, hey guys, talk in the chat, and then be like, why are you talking in the chat? That's like dumb. You're fine to keep asking questions. If you have, I've been told that there is no such thing as a dumb question. Even though I tell my brothers all the time that they have dumb questions. But I mean, what's the what is that constructing? I'll show you I'll show you the box. So there's the. There we go. I feel like there's supposed to be another one. Why do I carve things out of my reach? It's this Ninjago set. There's half the box. There's the box upside down. There's it the other way. Now it's completely out of my reach, so don't ask me again. Where did you get the Knuckles car for stop motions? Knuckles car. You talking about? For some reason, this is in my reach. Talking about this one? Is that the one you're talking about? Yes. That's the Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing transformed Knuckles quad, whatever, from Jazzwares. It is kind of old, very beat up. Handlebars broke, but that's whatever. Still use it. It kind of scales decently to what an actual ATV size is for the characters, so I'm just gonna keep using it. Although I do know there is RC cars. Yeah, it's definitely expensive. But there are RC cars out there. So I have the silver one on hand because I was planning on making a video with it. There's like this stuff. This is like a wind-up car, but you can like unscrew the bottom and then take the character out. So there's some like that with Knuckles that you could probably use in if you just want Knuckles to have like a car. There's I think also a Shadow Bike Sonic car, but if you are gonna get, just looking. When it comes to stuff like that, that's like niche stuff for characters, usually there's a bunch of options that might not be necessarily the best one. Like this one, I would say, yeah, if you can get this, get it. But there are other options you need to look for, like those RC cars. So, yeah, just think. I don't know what that means. Even if you said that. Who won the race in the intro to the Sonic Rev It Up Racers review video? I'm gonna say Knuckles. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Knuckles. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, these are all extra. Oh, I forgot a horn. This looks like a D&D character. Oh. Shattuck? The fusion of Sonic and Shadow? Have you heard Godzilla and Sonic are finally getting a crossover in Sonic Rumble? Yes, I did hear that. I don't play Sonic Rumble, so it's neat for Godzilla fans and Sonic fans. Definitely did not put that sticker on. Ha 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 ha. In the intro, Shadow knocked Tails over, and Sonic and Shadow car got destroyed by Knuckles. So yeah, then Knuckles won. He's so strong. Would you rather be the most famous Sonic stop motion creator in the world, or have the biggest Knuckles collection in the world? I'd rather be the most famous Sonic stop motion creator in the world, because that would just be kind of sick. Why did you make Knuckles win? Because I like Knuckles. Because Knuckles is cool. Biggest Godzilla fan. That's cool. Lol. Yeah, if the answer is why is Knuckles doing so well in so and so situation, or why did Knuckles do this? The answer is because I like Knuckles. It's the only answer you'll need. He has extra plot armor. I think I made the joke in a video one time where Knuckles just says, "Oh yeah, I think I have plot armor or something," and that's like very true. I've given Knuckles plot armor because it's funny. Question: what are your thoughts on the Sonic movies? They are good. They have all been really good and fun movies to watch, and they have only gotten better with each installment. Oh, you remember where it was? That's awesome. Okay, guys, we've reached it. The whole reason I bought this Lego set. Let me put his swords in. I guess you can say he's rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, and unlike Sonic, he doesn't chuckle. Indeed. This is the whole reason I bought this set. Is this Jay? Yay. He gets to go by Knuckles because he's so much cooler. He did say that. Okay. Have you seen Hazbin Hotel? No. I have not. Not really a huge musical fan. Okay, no, that's not true. I'm a huge musical fan. I'm just not interested in the show's premise. Can Metal Sonic please win for once? He has won. Well, okay, maybe you probably don't count that as a win. I guess I can see how you don't. And then Nia gets to go over here. But I mean, Metal Sonic. I believe y'all saw that. Oh right, he has more weapons. Forgot. Metal Sonic ain't done. There's a reason I kept on. Is it just a trend where everyone buys Lego sets just for one minifigure? It's a trend. I mean, sure. A lot of what I understand about Lego, and I'm a big Lego fan, is that few reasons for me to buy a set for one figure is there's usually the set has to include other stuff that I also would want. So, like for example, the next Sonic Wave has been revealed, and they're all cars based off Sonic Racing Cross World. And I like all the sets, and I'm gonna get them all. And to be fair, only one of them comes with a new character, and I have all the Sonic figures. So, but no, because I also wanted this figure as well. I wanted this new Moro because one of my favorite Ninjago seasons is Possession, and Moro is such a cool character. And then, I mean, yeah, because also another thing is that sometimes, so like when I was looking at like just buying this figure right out, just like not buying the set, it was actually cheaper for me to buy the whole set than just the one figure. And so, like, that's reason people why. I mean, I gotta catch up. No Knuckles shall win. Be quiet, you. You're just wrong. Are there any other stop motion Sonic series that you really like? And don't say it's your own. It's my own. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like my series, and even though I have my gripes with my own series, and the only person I can blame really for my own series shortcomings, in my opinion, are myself. But um, wait, what? What? I don't want to give this guy a mohawk. Oh wait, no. I think I'm just gonna build this guy like he's another one of the dragon dudes. Okay. But Sonic Onslaught from Boostifer, really good. It's a fun watch. Got to hang out with him a lot at Sonic Expo. Sonic Stop Motion Adventures is a good one. Okay, fine. I'll give him the mohawk. I'll give him stupid mohawk. I don't know why a dragon gets a mohawk, but whatever. Sonic's Chronicles from Super Sonic Boom. It's also a great series. That's one of my main inspirations. So, there's like some other like one-off animations that I've seen, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. Part of the reason I sent out that community post about like, hey guys, I want to see your Sonic stuff. It's because I did want to see some other people's Sonic emotions, and a lot of you guys make some really good stuff, and I want to see more of it. So, okay, 1,000,000%. Okay, might as well. Don't know what that means. Where do you mostly buy your Sonic figures? Most of the time it's Walmart. Or for harder to find ones like Neo Metal, for example, it's Target. This guy's gonna fall over. Okay, no, he didn't. But Target and Walmart are usually my go-tos. Occasionally, some GameStop is sprinkled in there. I've gotten lucky at some GameStops with some of the more recent releases. But yeah, I would say Walmart and Target. Majority. Let's see. What happened to Shadow's old voice actor? He didn't want to do it anymore, and he also he's in a different. No, he's not in a different state, but he moved away. To be fair, guys, yeah, series was not meant to go on this long. I was not in the plan to have this series be going on for 3 years now is insane. In all honesty, series was I don't know if I said this in my live streams about talking about the Adventures of Sonic and Shadow. It's supposed to end after episode 6. So the fact that we're on like the 4th season of stuff I've made is kind of crazy. Yes, SSMA is a classic dub series. Sonic Stop Motion Adventures. I had to think for the acronym. I never call stuff by its acronyms. No. Okay. I do stop motions too, but just use meme audios for it. Yeah, hey, I mean, if you don't want to do like a whole story, that is perfectly fine. To just memes, like that's part of the reason I grew so much grew so much. My channel is because I did shorts and reels and TikToks. They helped grow my channel to what it is right now, and shorts are a good way to help foster new followers to your stuff. So that they see like, oh, Sonic figures, cool, and then they can scoot over, Jay. Excuse me. Then they'll click on it and say like, oh, he's got a whole bunch of stop motions, or they got a whole bunch of stop motions. Shoot. Oh, nice. Oh, I made a recent Sonic Stop Motion. I also have a playlist of some old dumb Sonic Stop Motions I made. I have old stop motions that I made back when I first started my YouTube channel. When I first made this channel back in 2017, it was originally supposed to be a stop motion channel, but not Sonic. And then all those videos are now privated, so no one can see them besides me. And when my mom wants a nostalgia trip. SSMA is Sonic Submission. Yeah, I figured that out. I'm not used to calling stuff by its nickname. Like someone, like a long time before I started acronyms for my own stuff, mainly just The Adventures of Sonic and Shadow, because that's such a mouthful. They gave it the acronym TOS and S. I think is the actual acronym. I don't know. To me, that's still a mouthful. They gave it an acronym. And I was like, what are they talking about? And I'm like, oh, they're talking about my stuff. So I think that's when I knew I kind of made it, when people made an acronym for my videos. So that was pretty sick. I'm back. Welcome back. Can you make someone break the fourth wall in the next Sonic Corruption episode? I mean, I could. I don't know how I would do it. But they just like look at the camera and be like, I see you. And it just ends? Or like... Because like... Or would they punch a wall and it's just the fourth wall that they punch and break? So... What is your favorite Sonic figure of all time, except any Knuckles? Ugh. You really had to hit me with that and except Knuckles. Let me grab the basket of plastic. Oh, that rhymed. I have a basket where I keep all my Sonic figures in. But it's this guy. It's Neo Metal Sonic. I genuinely love this figure. Oh, I knocked tape on the ground. I just kind of like how it looks, in all honesty. He gets to be on stage now. So whoever wanted Metal Sonic, he's not sitting in the chair, but he's half there now. Jay's into Shadow. That's funny. Yeah, Neo Metal Sonic is my favorite Jax figure that isn't a Knuckles. Favorite Jax figure ever made is 5-inch movie Knuckles. Although I just saw all the Wave 2 for the Sonic and DC crossover has been revealed. And Super Knuckles, take the cake. I will review those when I find my hands on them. But at the moment, don't expect anything because I haven't even done them. Yeah, it's exciting. I still don't understand the lore for 3.0. Okay, it's very simple, and Metal Sonic 3.0 in my story is nothing but another Metal Sonic. The current timelines Eggman made, where he lies to this guy that he's from the future and this is how you stop it. He is just another Metal Sonic. And that's why when Metal Sonic learned about it, he didn't free Eggman. I think that's what I think I contrived it pretty well, but I guess ultimately I did not. So, yeah. Yeah, he's in it. I don't know what that means. Yeah, he's in it. I was the one who wanted Knuckles in the chair. Or Metal Sonic in the chair. Well, Metal Sonic's not standing next to the chair. So you get half of what you wanted. I can bring Amy on. I can pull out Amy out of the basket of plastic. If the other person wants Amy on the stream. Yay. I don't know if that's a response to Amy or Metal Sonic. I'm gonna get the car off stage. Throw on the floor. Idea. Knuckles asks Tails or anyone else why Silver and Shadow sound different, and they say, okay, it's not like we're in some web series where characters can get recast at any point. Actually, that's pretty funny. I'm struggling to put this stupid skeleton in this hole. And then they look at the camera, at the screen. I mean, yeah, that's a one I know. How do you make your houses like Tails' lab? Okay, Tails' lab is really funny. So if you look, yeah, the camera. So this is just a slab of cardboard, just a plan piece of cardboard I ripped off a box. And so Tails is a box like this one right here. There goes my tunnel. It is okay. That was not planned. Huh. Okay, well, Tails is like this one, this hollow box, but the floor is cut out, and then a box like the tunnel that just went under the table, taped together. That's it. And then I cut the holes in. The holes, those were kind of a pain. But yeah, that's it. Nothing insane. Yeah, and to be fair, it's like I'm fine perfectly just helping like if you have a question about like stuff like that, feel free to ask it just on like usually comment on the most recent discussion post. I'm still stuck at college. Comment on the most recent community post, and sometimes I will take a while to answer them, or sometimes I won't see them, but more often than not, I see them. Usually, the only times I don't see them is if like I have a video blow up on YouTube Shorts. Usually, those get quite a few comments that push my most recent comments or other recent comments away. But also, did you ever? Never mind. Oh yeah. Do you own the Sonic IDW figures? Show the Metal Virus and the Tangled the Lemur. I have Metal Virus Sonic. I do not have Tangled. I have not found. I just found Metal Virus Sonic in the wild like last month. So I imagine it'll be like a year before I even hope to see Tangled. What happened to classic Sonic stop motions? I no longer work where I filmed them. So I also just decided instead of trying to make a stop motion in like a day, to start pouring more energy into making my other stop motions. Okay, I'm building stuff off screen. How do you make the mini posters all over the city? That is a great question because I kind of just did it. So they're very simple actually. Once you like, so some of them are custom made. No one told me on my camera. I'll show you some of them in a minute. But pretty much, if it's so like, I'll grab this box real quick. So this one is just the image ripped straight out of Sonic Generations, and then this one is just an image off Google, and then I added the text "thirsty" at the top, and then editing software, and then I just put them all in like I put them all in a Word doc and then print them all out. But there's other ways of doing it. Can you make a Dragon Ball stop motion? I mean I can. Will I is another question, because so I have learned mainly through making videos is that if it's not a Sonic stop motion, it probably won't do too well. Although, or not Sonic related mainly, and ultimately the thing is like if I pour time into making a Dragon Ball video, and it doesn't do super well, and it's like to me I feel like I just spent all that time on this one video when I could have been making a video that's more likely to do well. But I mean, obviously, there's that risk reward because I could make it and then people find it, more people find my channel and be like, wow, this is super cool because I'm still have a ton of Dragon Ball figures, mainly Goku's. I am hopefully gonna get Super Saiyan 3 Goku soon because I like Super Saiyan 3. But I mean, Dragon Ball is really popular. Yeah. The thing is, I don't know how popular Dragon Ball stop motions are. I know there's one guy, Dart Star, I think is his channel name. Love his videos, dude. Oh, I see. What are one of the things in the making of the new stop motion episode makes you mad? If you get, can you elaborate more on that? Dartfire. What do you mean by what are one of the things that of in the making of the new stop motion episode that makes you so like something that happens or like what do you mean by that? Yeah, dude, I love his Christmas stop motion Starfire. His Christmas episodes that he's been doing for like the past 7 years at this point are so much fun to watch. Which, speaking of which, I need to go watch. I'm pretty sure he's always part one of this year's episode. So I need to get on that. Why is Tails from the other universe evil? Because I did not have an Eggman figure, and I thought it was something that would set my stop motions apart that people would talk about. Pure business decision. And I thought it would be like an interesting thing just to have Tails be evil. Like, does your figures fall over? Does your set ever fall? Does your camera move and ruin the frame? Stuff like that. Okay, so just like, okay, that's a great question actually. So I'm gonna say yes and no, because it's not. So for stuff like camera movement, more often than not, if I bump the camera, I'm able to put the stuff back or move the camera back to where it's supposed to be for the shot. So that's not really a problem. Yes, figures fall over. The Sonic figures are notoriously... Here, I have 4 Sonics next to me. I'm going to plop them all down and see if they stand. Metal Virus Sonic? Nope. The main Sonic I use for stop motions? Nope. A random Sonic? Nope. A completely different Sonic? Nope. So, I mean, yeah, they're just going to fall over, but like, see, with a little bit of adjusting on his ankles, he stands no problem. And that's the same with all the Sonics I show, except Metal Virus. He kind of sucks. Like, see, main Sonic, same pose, bouncing better. If I just, yeah, see? So it's really important so for balancing these figures, especially Sonic, focus on the ankles. Have him lean forwards because he'll lean back. So have him like lean forwards a bit, and then he still looks good for shots. No, my sets don't fall over because I usually build them. More often than not, they're still got all 4 on the ground. Or, like for example, this white one, I push them together and they kind of get squished, so they're harder to move. Are you ever gonna make a versus video like you did for Ultra Instinct versus Supersonic? I mean, yeah, I'll probably make more. They're fun. Just at the moment, I'm on that grind for my series. Like I've seen some Dragon Ball stop motions have done really well. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that, like they're not guaranteed to do well. It's just I just prefer to make Sonic stuff, in all honesty. The Dragon Ball figures are also a real pain sometimes to deal with. Don't get me started on them. They're just as can just be as annoying to balance Sonic figures. I think I was there. And this. Can you put in some lore as to why Alternate Venus Tails is evil? Yeah. Okay. I could figure. So, I'll give you past me's stop motion making stuff. Zane fell over. He's gonna stay knocked over. Past me stop motion stuff making on why the faces fall off sometimes. Yeah. So the classic Sonic stop motions that I made were meant to explain why Tails was a meanie head. that's a terrible wording. Why Tails was evil. Alternate universe Tails was evil. Was because he was kind of just being left behind by Sonic consistently. He just got fed up and then was like, "Oh, Sonic, I'm gonna leave because I want to do so and so things." And then he started a multi-million-dollar empire and took over the world without Sonic ever knowing. Sound good? Makes sense? Yeah. To be honest, I don't wanna animate anime figures because they're a pain to make them stand up properly. I have no problem. I mean, obviously, any stop motion artist has problems dealing with figures not standing. It is at this point part of the joy of making Sonic stop motions is that, or not stop motions in general. Part of the fun that you have to deal with figures falling over. So, the anime figures are really dope. I mean, I have Naruto, I have Demon Slayer, and I have Dragon Ball, of course. But the Demon Slayer ones are just meant to be a one-off appearance. Hindsight, I wish I made the Naruto characters a one-off. But what are you gonna do now? Yeah, I mean, oh, I see how this is attached. This is the right piece. Problem a lot of time with anime figures is that they just seem, they either slightly look off model, or they're just quality issues, or what? You know, they got some funkiness to them. Oh, I get it. So in classic Sonic Emotions, Tails kept getting left behind, which led him much to the events of Quiet Worlds Arc, where Tails tries to get revenge. Yes, ding, you are correct. Get the electric things for Sonic and Sonic Corruption Episode 10. So I use those a lot. Mind you, that was a figure I got on clearance. I'll grab it and show you in a second once I put some more pieces together. And it is a figure that has appeared in stop motions, mind you. It is in an episode. So you have seen the figure it comes with before. But it is not anything that I have planned on using beyond a cameo. So, without further ado, let me see if I can reach him. Oh, he's pancake. It is this. I think it's like My Anime Heroes or something, the figure line. They make a bunch of other anime stuff, but it's this Deku My Hero Academia figure. It was like $10 on sale. And mind you, I do like the character design, but as you can tell, the leg broke off. The arm also broke off. Shoulder cannot be pulled out. So this figure sucks, and I don't recommend actually buying these. But it came with these. I'm assuming you're referring to these like green lightning effects that I use. Yeah, it came with him. Don't buy the figure. The figure absolutely is garbage. It is like, honestly, one of the worst action figures I've ever bought. Luckily, I bought it on sale. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, okay. I'm going to make a community post in your community after Christmas or after the film. Of all the, oh, cool. I'd love to see him. I don't think it's supposed to go like that. It is supposed to go like that. How do you animate your eyes moving and the expressions on your figures? So, there's like two ways I do it. Oh, am I done? Yeah, I'm done. There's like multiple ways I do it. So I either animate them in the stop motion app itself, Stop Motion Studios Pro, or I animate them in my editing software where I add sound effects and whatnot. A lot of times they're just doodles. Like I just draw them. But I also have some PNGs that I use. Mainly use the PNGs for thumbnails. All right, it's done. Let me put my boy Jay up here. We'll put the goat, not the goat, but Moro versus the Axe Dragon, Dragon Mohawk Man. We'll put Nia over by the weapons rack. We'll put other Dragon Man here. Because the box hates Zane. I'm pretty sure Zane was thrown in jail. With his swords, mind you. He gets his swords in jail. Because that's how he goes. Put Lego Knuckles on the set. I'll have to grab him. Give me 1 second. Where did I put him? There we go. Move the camera up. And my boy Knuckles goes on top. Because, oh, he falls. My boy Knuckles goes on top because ain't no one stopping him. Alright, well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Actually, before I end, so let me move this cool piece of Legos out of the way. Oh, I've got the little dragon. Okay, there we go. So, I'll show you these two. This sign, for whoever asked about posters earlier. This one is custom made by me. Like, I fully designed this poster. Added the fine. No rail grinding. City ordinance. Made up a number. Then a specific fine. I'm pretty sure that's the wrong fine now looking at this. I made this forever ago. I think it's a different fine. But, yeah. So, I just made this. Same with the soap shoes. Big Al's Shoe Shop. Soap. Made for the grind. Sold here. 999 rings. I made. Another one I made. This one is just a meme I found on Google. This one I made the missing poster. But yeah. So just make them. Just one way. I noticed that in the Metal Neo era, when Shadow turned super, he always put a clear Lego base. His arms right? Yes, the Super Shadow figure. Let me grab him. I bought this used, and he is he gets jiggly with it. Like he will not stand. Okay, he proves me wrong, but yeah, his arms don't stay up. His arm's not staying up, it's caught on his head. So see, if his arms get caught on his head, except this one, I guess, they'll stay, but most of the times they don't. Alright, well, I'm not going to keep y'all any longer. Unless you have any final questions, I'm going to go ahead and tune out. So, peace.